Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we talk about Kaizer Chiefs going up against Marumo Gallants tomorrow and the starting lineup. And Bafeto, no. Bafeto, I love my team, Bafeto. Yazin, Chiefs is making me go through painful times. Mara, Bafeto, I just had to say this, man. Mina, I love my team, Kaizer Chiefs. I complain. I go through times of maybe I feeling like I'm depressed. Sometimes after we have a bad result, I can't even eat. It's tough. It's been tough 10 years. But guys, I love my team. You know this badge that is Kaizer Chiefs? I know. I just wanted to say that. Sorry about it. Let me get back to the game. But before I get back into the game, you know what it is. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, Bafeto. Subscribe, Ani. We on 6.5. 6.5 thousand subscribers. It's very big. It's very big. We can almost fill up Bidvest Stadium if it still existed. Well, it does exist, but you know what I mean. But anyway, before we get it, let's get into the starting lineup. Before I get it there, know that two players will not be available for that game, and that is Modi and Serino. Those two players have suspensions. Is it a bad thing? No, it means that they'll be one step closer to getting into the final. So these players that have yellow cards and stuff like that, this is the time to get your yellow cards. If you have 3 yellow cards and you're going to be suspended, Marumo Gallants is the time to get your yellow cards out the way so you are prepared for the Nedbank Cup. Because honestly, I don't even care about the Pirates derby in the league. I don't care. I care about the Nedbank Cup. But obvious, I want to win them both. So I will complain even if we lose the Pirates one or in the league. But if we lose the Pirates one in the league and we win the Nedbank Cup, I so gas nandiaba so jaiba kuse. I tell me about that. But anyway, let's get into the starting lineup. Cross has had in the past 2 games, he actually had a good game. The only thing we want from Cross is Cross, don't go up, don't join the attack. Just stay and sit back. When I just focus on defending if they're going to play. Then the next player is that we don't know how Miguel is doing in terms of his recovery. So if Miguel is actually doing well in terms of his recovery, then chances are we could actually find Edmilson Dove playing left back, Miguel back at centre back, and Msimango back at centre back, because I think Msimango gave birth to his wife gave birth to their child. So I think they are now he's going to be ready. So if Miguel is back, I think that will be the starting lineup. But if Miguel is not back, it's going to be Cross. It's going to be Cross. It's going to be Edmilson Dove, then Msimango, and then on the right, it's still going to be Solomons. Despite Blom actually having a good game, a good right back game, but the thing about Blom, the thing that he was doing more, which Solomons can actually do, is that Blom was also attacking. But I think at some point we just need a left back and a right back that can defend and then don't expose our centre backs. Other than that, I want to give a mention. If this player doesn't make the starting lineup, I do want to give a mention to Ukwinika. I think he put in a good shift in the previous game. The fact that we didn't concede speaks to that. So me personally, I know some people didn't like his performance, but me personally, I liked his performance. So if Msimango is not back, I'm actually not worried if Kwinika is there, because I think Kwinika put in a very good shift in the game. And if you think, and there's one pass that Kwinika gave that, it was such a beautiful pass, and that's when he passed, he hit it from the back long, and it went through to, I think it was Modi, and Modi had like a 1-on-1, and he missed, as usual. But yeah, that is what I wanted to say about that. Then the intermids is probably still going to be Thabo Qele. Sorry. The last time I said Thabo Qele, Someone almost hammered me, baba. Bangibamba umqhoqhoqo wathi wena. Ungazophapha ngamagama wamaZulu. Yini ngawo? So, Thabo Cele. Are you guys happy? Are you happy? Thabo Cele. Yeah. Oh. Manje. Okay. Next. Then Matt will also play probably. Not probably. Matt is the one player we can almost guarantee. I didn't even mention Bruce Vuma because he's the same. These are the players that we can often guarantee they'll be in the starting lineup. Now, tricky part, because Serino and Modi won't be there are certain things that are going to happen. And one of them is that Mdu Shabalala will have to play. Mdu Shabalala will have to play in that game because he can't not play. And we also, Mfundo Vilagazi is not here. Mfundo Vilagazi is with the under-20s. I think they're is it Morocco or Egypt, one of the two. So, Mfundo Vilagazi, when we were asking where he is in the Marumo Gallants game, he was actually with national team duty. So, yeah. So then Lollipop will probably still play on the right or left. You know how they tend to switch them. So there will probably still be Lollipop on the right or left. And then Duba as a striker. But this is actually how I think it's going to happen. Because I know you guys are going to say there's one position missing. Nabi is probably still going to play Tashreeq Morris as the striker. Play Duba on the right. No, play Duba on the left, maybe as a left wing. Interchangeably. But Mdu Shabalala will be our 10. Then Duba and Lollipop will exchange between left wing and right wing, and then Tashreeq Morris will be our striker. That is how I think our attacking team is going to look for the Marumo Gallants game. Right? And I know a lot of you will know that Ashley Dupree is also there, but Nabi prefers to either have Mdu Shabalala or Ashley Dupree as substitutes on the bench to add fresher legs. So I don't think Nabi is going to play these players at the same time. So that is what I believe. Even though me personally, let me speak for myself. Me personally, I would actually play Duba as striker. Right? That is now my striker. I play Duba as striker. I play Ashley Dupree as a left wing. Or a right wing. I think Ashley Dupree may actually play better as a right wing. Ashley Dupree as a right wing, play Lollipop as a left wing, and then play Mdu Shabalala as a striker. And then we play a very quick game. Like, we make sure we dissect the people, because the truth is that we don't have our creative wingers are Modi and Serino. So what Marumo Gallants will do, going into this game, is they'll know that they will force us to go wide. And when they force us to go wide, our team must not fall into this trap. And the trap is, force yourself into a trap where Dupree, if he plays as a winger, Lollipop, are forced to either cross into the box or forced to take on players. And that is what Marumo Gallants is going to force us to do. Why am I saying that? Because we are not going to have wingers who can cut inside and be more creative and all of those things. So our game is going to probably be a game that is very much a game that is going to be fast-paced. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fast-paced game. Because we don't have the players to unlock if Marumo Gallants decides to sit at the back. If Marumo Gallants decides to sit at the back, it's going to be a terrible game to watch, because we don't have Serino, even Modi is a better player to do that, etc. It's going to be a difficult game if we're planning to do that. So Nabi and them need to figure out a way how they're going to draw Marumo Gallants away from sitting at the back. Because teams like Marumo Gallants, the one thing that coach of Marumo Gallants said, which was very interesting, he was very clear. He said he's not in the business of playing good football right now. He's in the business of gaining as many points as he can. So if he takes 1 point from Kaizer Chiefs, he's happy. If he takes 3 points from Kaizer Chiefs, he's happy. What how he does it, he honestly does not care. I'm saying this even though Marumo Gallants is actually playing good football. Despite the coach saying what he said, Marumo Gallants is actually playing good football. So I don't know how Nabi is going to counter these Marumo Gallants players, but he must just be careful of this thing of teams sitting back, hitting us on counters when we put too many bodies forward and all of those things. Nabi needs to figure out a way to play. If I had to maybe advise Unabi on my side, this is how I would play. I'm speaking for myself. If I had to advise Unabi on my side, I would maybe think of going with Unkosinphile Ngcobo as our 10, just in front of Matt and Ashley Dupree. I haven't seen Unkosinphile Ngcobo, so I can't say if he's injured or whatever the case may be. But I'll think of playing Unkosinphile Ngcobo as our number 10, right? And when I play Nkosimpile as a number 10, he will play close to Abo Thabo Cele and Abo Mat. And then maybe play Du Shabalala, play Duba, and then play Abo Ashley Dupree. That's how I would choose to play it. But that or Lollipop maybe as Lollipop as a winger, maybe Duba as a striker, and Mdu Shabalala, and then you can put Dupree in the later half of the game, and I think that for me would play better. And how I would play this game is that I would try not make there to be a very big gap between our defense and our midfield. Our defense and our midfield, in my opinion, should be the two blocks in our team that should be moving together. So when we sitting a bit back, the midfield should be close to the defense. When we're attacking, it's the same thing. So we should be moving as a unit between the defense and the midfield. And then with the strikers, there can be a little bit of a gap between the strikers and the midfield, because it's going to oftentimes be we're releasing the pacey players. We release Lollipop, we release Mdushabala, we release Duba. And I want that kind of game. And I don't want Nkosimpile Ngcobo to get too lost in the attack. I want him to be in the middle, because we will need to build up. We will need to unlock through the middle. We can't just unlock this team from the wings, because that's what they're going to try to do to us. Other people will even opt to play Matlo. And the reason why I'm not even mentioning playing Matlo, Thabo Cele, and Nkosimpile Ngcobo is because Nabi is not going to play those players. Nabi is going to make sure Matt is in this game. Like hook or crook, Nabi trusts Matt. But anyway, that's what I think. Tell me, I've been throwing in different lineups. You guys throw the lineup that you think you will work for Chiefs tomorrow. Amakhosi.